stage, you idiot! Oh my god, I am becoming young. What is up, digital companions? I'm a little loud. What is up, and welcome to Digimon UP. How's it going? What's up, Furnace Blast, Ladida, The Real Anin, Brampton, HLR, what's up? I haven't done any pulls yet today. Gajita, welcome in. I'm also trying out the option to stream to YouTube Shorts today at the same time to the Shorts feed. I don't know how that's going to work, but we're going to give it a go. So the Shorts people obviously see in the webcam right now. When we play the game, they're just going to see Digimon UP because there's no option to stream two different feeds. But welcome in, everybody. Today is, of course, the Digimon Story Time Stranger collab for Digimon UP. Stop playing up, that's fine. You're on the train. Chronomon's on the train. You're on the Locomon. So yeah, we're going to be playing Digimon Story. We're going to be playing, Digimon UP today. We're not playing Digimon Story Time Stranger. We are getting the collab, though. And without further ado, look at this splash screen. Very pretty. Very cool. Definitely back when it drops a rookie or somebody that I like. I think that's the thing, right, is I really want them to add more partner Digimon. I don't mind if there's not branching evolution, but they do need more partners for sure. What's up, Tryhard? How's it going? Alright, so we're going to get into the game. And I haven't done anything today. I haven't even checked into camp. So we're going to go do a bunch of polls and see... Do you know what it's going to be? Today's going to be the day. I've not hit pity on anything. Today is going to be the day that I get a second Taichi and nothing else. I'm betting it right now. I'm gonna go check into camp first of all. Feels boring when your partner is such a small part of your progress. I guess so, but I mean, all of everything you're doing is in aim of either your partner or your tamer. You know what I mean? It just happens to be that you're doing more than one partner. Hey, what's up, Poke Xavier? Welcome, welcome. Alright, let's claim these rewards. Oh, people have got Time Stranger stuff. Oh my god. Oh my god. Wait, look, there's Time Stranger stuff. I need it. Give it to me. How do I get it? I want it now. Hold on. How do I unlock this? How do I get this? Do I get them for free? Hope your day is going well. That intro image for the game is so nice. It is nice. It really is. Is there only the buddy? So yeah, there's no SP summon for Aegikismon yet. They have said it's coming though, which is interesting. Ah, the mini game. Ah, the mini game. Ah, the French. Okay, well, let's do that. All right, we're gonna summon. You know what? We're gonna get it over and done with. Let's summon Taichi first. Let's summon Taichi first, and just see what happens. Okay. Aegikismon is next week. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, is it my second Taichi? Oh, maybe not. I don't know if they can convert. I don't know if you see them here if they can convert. I don't think they can, right? Yeah, they can't convert. Okay, no Taichi. No Taichi. We still got 4 days for pity. No, I don't stream on Twitch anymore. I find the discoverability really bad and it just bums me out when people come in and go, you got no views. It's like, I don't have any on Twitch. I got plenty on YouTube. Got a second tie today. Honestly, I don't want another tie. I want War Greg and I really want Inori and Aegiomon, but we're gonna give it a go. Yeah, I also find the viewer experience is a lot worse on Twitch. Okay, we got something. Got something. It's not gonna be Inori and Aegiomon though, I already know. I knew it. Oh god, how many? Oh, 190 more until pity. 19 days. Oh god. Okay, here we go. Come on, War Greg. Will you elude me for another day? Yes, oh my god. My luck is so bad with this gacha, bro. What the frick? What the frick? So, update since last time, I am now on Tamer rank 14. And that's what we're working for today to finish at 15. Yeah, at least pity exists. What do you thought about the small Kyo arc? I am a couple episodes behind on the Kyo arc. Plasmatic with the $5. Thank you so much. Everyone, please like up super chats when we get them. Supporting the channel is huge. I deeply appreciate it. Everyone, like it up. Woo! Con time! We out here. It's Digimon Up Central. Okay, cool. Right, buddy level up. We're gonna do all this in a minute, actually. Right, let's go try out this new mini game. People was actually, first of all, let's do the old one. Let's cheat at the old one. Oh shoot! Whoops. Let's try that again. Let's cheat at. Where's my fucking snipping tool? God damn it. Okay, let's try that one more time. You saw nothing. Wow. Okay, here we go. Perfect first run. You ready? Wowee. Okay. Wow. I think he was there, right, guys? And I think Patron is here, and I think Gilmon might have been here. And then, oh, it's tricky. I think Vmon, if I'm remembering correctly, I think Vmon was here. Now, Gomamon? Yeah, that's Gomamon. That's good. Agumon was somewhere around. That's right. And then Biomon and Biomon. And that's got to be the last one. Wow. Wow, I'm a genius. I'm actually so good at this. You want to see me do it again? Okay, here we go. All right, okay. Patamon, okay. And then I think Gabumon, if I remember correctly. 2 Agumons down here, that's right. Wormmon and Wormmon, yeah, that feels good to me. Gilmon and Gilmon, of course. Biomon, yep, naturally. Gomamon. And that's another perfect. How does he do it? No, but seriously, Plasmatic, thank you very much for the $5. I'm winning! He might be Mr. Matcher. You got Adrian in the first pull, is that good? Yeah. No, it's great. It's great. And you know what? I'm not even mad. I'm not even jealous. Shut the fuck up. I'm not even jealous. Alright, let's give this new one a go. The Bluster Delivery Dash. Hey, perfect timing. We're in real trouble. This is no time to be fooling around. A group of mischievous Digimon has invaded the distribution factory and made a complete mess of the merchandise. We can't deliver the presents in this state. Head to the factory and help sort everything out. Yeah, you can play them every day. You don't get the same rewards every day, so you won't get like the War Greymon pull ticket or whatever, but there are daily rewards and there are like one-time rewards. Okay. Let us ahead and score a special event gift as our thanks. No time to waste. Head to the distribution factory right now. Okay, sure. So what are the ranking? Oh, no ranking. Missions. Ah, that's where you get this stuff from. Yeah, there it is. This isn't the... Oh, seasonal missions. Ah, yeah, there you go. Okay. All right, I guess we got to give it a go. We got 3 more buddies. I've seen the Davis. I haven't seen the other 2. Cardback, are you in the Discord? Could you put them as spoilers in the Digimon Up section? Because I'm actually in the middle of making a video for Sunday about news. That would be very handy. If you're not, someone else find it and put it in there. Okay. Davis is coming. Yeah, it's Datamind leak spoilers. All right, so let's find out what we got to do here. Okay, we got a Gotsumon. Is that good or bad? I don't know. I genuinely... Oh, I see. I get what the game is. That's a silly game. Okay, all right, I get it. So if it's got a Digimon, we say no. It's not got a Digimon, we say yes, but they might pop up at the last minute, I'm guessing. Okay, good. Is that really all it is? Damn, that's kind of Digimon discriminatory, don't you think? Okay. Is it this easy? Yeah, maybe don't spoil the other buddies in chat, but I will discuss them in a video. Okay. That seems easy. The max high score for the new event minigame is 10,000. Oh, on stages. Okay, cool. I'm guessing it gets faster. This is interesting. I mean, this is something to do. This is a game. This is technically a game. Okay. Fuck. Ah, okay. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna try that again. Do the buddies stack? I don't think. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think so. You can only equip one buddy at a time, but you might get the stats from them. Yeah, honestly, this is probably going to be easier on a phone. Which I'm definitely playing on. But I can't easily stream my phone. Well, I can. But I don't like to. I prefer this setup. Oh. This is literally just like... rubbing your head and patting your belly stuff. Okay, cool. The Digivolution passive stack? Okay. Wait, oh, you mean from partners? Yeah, those do. This game feels very Digimon current political crap inspired? What do you mean by that? When we get my goat Boltmon, exactly. Oh wow, it does get faster. Okay, Jesus. Okay, all right, that's fine. That's fine. I can do this. I can do this. Bam, 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 bam. This low key is worse than the matching puzzle. But we haven't got up the stages yet, so let's see. Oh god. You know what though? There's a little bit of tension. A little bit of mild peril, let's say. So, you know, I can say that the idle elements are actually a little scary. Okay, that's, sorry. People are saying there's not much to do in this game and it doesn't require much input. This is requiring actual focus on my part. Yeah, I'm kind of heated that they didn't add Demi-Devimon and... I'm kind of heated that they didn't add Demi-Devimon as a partner because we already have Gomamon and Patamon. As part of the Time Stranger thing, to add a Demi-Devimon buddy would have been sick. Ooh. I'm so hoping we get Digimon Elysian news at the Digimon Times. Oh, by the way, I cannot stream the Digimon Times because I'm going to be at MegaCon Live. Panicked. Okay, this does get tough. The new minigame is actually legitimately a little tough in a fair way, which I'm very excited about. So yeah, I can't stream the Digimon Times. It's also probably just going to be in Japanese again. But there will be a news video going out that Sunday, which I've pre-filmed a lot of, and I'm hoping that something major doesn't... Fuck! The goddamn... The fucking thing came up across the screen, and I couldn't see the... Fuck! Yeah, this minigame is really good. This is really good. This does make me want... Wait, what the fuck? This does make me want to play it on my phone, though. This... Huh? What the fuck? Okay, something weird's happening. I'm using a mouse on my actual phone. Okay, I might have to move my mouse because it's like doing like 2 at a time. Is that intentional? Yeah, no shit. Yeah, unfortunately I am streaming the game, so I kind of have to do it this way. Huh? That's like, it's like jumping 2 guys at a time. Oh yeah, you can hide the chat now as well. That's awesome. I need to turn my frame rate down or something? Okay, no, I think I'm just being late. I see. Alright. I got this. If I don't got this right now, I will got this later. Just gotta focus in. Alright, chat, entertain yourselves. I was born for this. Okay, the main problem I'm having right now is definitely the pathing over with my mouse. In my actual real phone that I've... Woo! Yeah, a Pokemon raid has started glitching again. Okay, 5 is the last one. Okay. Okay. The camp does have spots open, yeah. Oh yeah, the camp has spots. NA hashtag 1, NA number 1, camp Karn EX, all one word, capital K, capital EX. How do I get far in the Lost Sector Tower? No idea, just get stronger, I guess. Equip more crests. Okay, bye, hello, bye, hello, bye, hello, bye, hello, bye. Stop doing that while I'm in the middle of the fucking minigame. God damn it, game can't see what I'm doing. This is some bull. I clicked it! Oh, Digimon Up. I'm raging at Digimon Up. Oh no! They got me! I'm hooked! Okay, yes, okay. I will check chat in just a minute. I don't think I can do it. Okay. Partner level up! They mega buffed the mobs and also nerfed a ton of stats for us. Well, that makes sense. Okay, alright. Don't breathe. Get out of here, get out of here. Come on, get out of here. That doesn't... That... Yes, no, no, yes, no, no, yes, no, yes, no, no. No, that was my bad. Yeah, this would be way easier on the phone because you can put a thumb over each one. I'm having to path over. But you know, to stream the game in the best quality, that's what we gotta do. Fuck, god damn it. The yes no reminds me of a song from History of the World Part 1. Okay, I got this. I got this. I got this. It's really just knowing how far over I need to go. Once I'm in the rhythm, it's okay. It's okay. It's fine, guys. It's fine. I'm great. Okay, here we go. This the worst bit is as well is this monitor used to be touchscreen, but the touchscreen element broke. So I can't even just plug in the touchscreen and do it that way, which is so tempting right now. No! Okay, it's fine. Digimon fan finally encounters gameplay that I can't see what I'm doing. The touchscreen element. So not the actual like the input for the USB. It broke because it was. I used to have it higher up, and it was strained. And then one day my PC fell, and it just yanked the whole fucking thing out. So the monitor, the like HDMI and stuff still works. So the VGA, what have I got plugged in? Display port, but the USB doesn't. Okay. Frame one whiff. Just awful. Just awful whiff there. That's just bad. Off, okay. Off, okay. Off, okay. Off, okay. If anyone fucking levels up right now, I swear to God. Okay, we just got to prepare for that eventuality. Okay. Okay, we're good. My eyes hurt. I'm not blink. Oh, that's so easy if you've got a phone. On the PC, that sucks. Holy shit. Okay. There's more? Fuck. Oh, okay. Oof. I was like, what do you mean? I did it all. I got perfect. First try, guys. All right. Perfect. I'm dead. I'm dying. Okay. Well, that's not better than what I've currently got, so I guess I'm selling it. And 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 I guess I'm selling it. But it's okay. Because I can still sit at the bottom. Uh-oh. Wait. Wait, where's it? Where is it? Oh, have I got it? Hold on. Where are you, Dan? You at the top? Tips on stats for the plugins? No idea. Oh, it's headgear? Ah, that's silly, but that makes sense. Oh, I'm so pretty. That's kind of dope, actually. Oh, but I can't keep my... This is the only thing I don't like about some head ornaments, is that they don't let you keep your... So maybe I'll just be an Adamus agent, but I'll keep my... Yeah, there you go. Oh, there you go. That's the stuff. That's the stuff right there. Should I have my Adamus shoes as well? Which ones are Dan's? Should I have my high heels on? Yeah, okay, let's do that. Alright, cool. Nice. Alright, let's do auto clear on... I guess I only did these once each. Oh well. My avatar has adopted a new look. Very good, very good. Oh, okay, cool. Right. Man, I want to... They finally got me with this Time Stranger shit, dude, because I want to... oh yeah, we've got 12 slots free right now. So like I say, it is Camp Karn EX on NA number 1. So if you want to join in, we have a very active camp. We have, as you can see, in fact, we have a very active camp. Let me go ahead and pick up the Digivice IC, the last Digivice I needed, and the rest of these for today. That's not what I wanted. Yeah, so, I mean, I have everything you can buy with the... Oh, yeah, I can get 2 of those. Basically everything you can buy from one day's camp coins. Actually, no, I think I had some camp coins left over. Yeah, number 1. Okay, so I couldn't quite get all the acceleration tickets. Alright, well, let's go equip the IC, I guess. Karn EX, yeah, a bunch of people made extra servers. Okay. Oh yeah, I can hide this now. Oh, it feels so good. Let's go check the camp chat though. What's camp chat saying? Oh, I don't know. What was to do his 5 rolls yet? My 5. Oh shit! Wait! I didn't know that was. Thank you, Ashley Lightheart. You're the. Wait, what? Do I need 10 to do a 10 pull? Can I get 10, or do I have to just do 5 solo YOLOs? I'm in NA number 1. Yeah, Pokémon's still bugged. I'm gonna go. Actually, let me. While people answer my question, let me see if the old faithful still works. I have to do 5 solos. Fuck. Let's see how long this takes. Not too bad. Actually, not too bad. Could have been a lot worse, and has been a lot worse. The ranking trick still seems to work, which is nice. Do we think more will drop when Aegircusmon comes out? I might wait, you know. What's the advantage to a 10 pull? I haven't actually thought about that. What does it say what the advantage to a 10 pull is? There's the advantage to the summon. There's none? Because I know with the summon tickets and the support skill ticket, the support and the skill tickets, you get an extra 5, right? Canon icon isn't available. I really want to keep pulling, but I think it's. I guess it doesn't matter, right? If there's no advantage to a 10 pull versus a solo YOLO. Oh. Bro. He acts like a teenager, which, you know, I think. God damn it. Legally log in for the event is part 1. That's true. That is true. I've done another Buddy EX in the Discord. Hold on. Hold on. HLR's cooking. Oh, shit! Bandai, HLR is literally doing this for free. Oh, HLR, this is awesome, dude. Holy shit. Look at this. Hold on, is this gonna work? Yeah! Fuck it, we pull in Karn EX under Nori. No, under Nerathmon. Hey, what's up, Kari? Hell yeah, dude. That's so cool. Oh my god, look at this. That's so neat. Make me a buddy, Bandai. It's right here. You can use Funbeamon instead of Hiraithmon, though. I realized for years I've been saying Hiraithmon, and it's actually Hiraith. Just to be totally clear. Oh, I'm gonna put that in the little, so that people on the streams, on the shorts, can watch it as well. Hey, what's up, Kyle? Dude, I would love to be a buddy in Digimon UP. No real advantage to getting multiple guys to champion, like there's a percentage bonus, but they don't stack the way you want. It all stacks, right? You get all passives. Karn EX and Inori, yeah, that's the new. I got 52,000 gems. I gotta start spending money. Right, so we are on our skill ticket grind. Yeah, I'll get the hologram. Oh, not on our skill ticket, on all of our summon grind. I can't get any more of those. Okay, so general or items. It annoys me that general shop is actually specific shops. But yeah. Okay, so okay, I'll buy that. And we definitely want the dailies of those. We'll get the battle passes. The battle passes? Yeah, we'll get the battle passes. Okay, so now, how much do I need of each? 15,000, which is... Oh, Jesus, how many do I have right now? 15,000 is... Oh, okay, I've got a fair bit. Okay, I got about 3,000 of each, so I need about 12,000. Okay, so how much does my max get me? Okay, 85 times 2,500. Okay, so I've got half that. So we're going to go 42 for this. and 43 for this. Puts me at... Cheaper to train 3 monster champion, they provide the same amount of passive buff to 1 ultimate. That's what I was saying, yes. Yes, exactly. 5,000 is so few. Jesus. Oh, Jesus, we're going to be here a while. Alright, so let's go fight Devimon. It's the right fist. Is the right fist Digimon game for Kyle? That's mental. I mean, it can only go up from here. Literally. Digimon up from here. Oh, also, I keep forgetting to do this when I do my little dailies as well. But, god damn it. I hate that it turns it off when you go back. Alright, so let's go fight Bakemon twice. Yeah, you can buy tons with Digi Emeralds. That's how I cheesed Tamer rank 13, whichever what the previous one that needed skill cards and summon tickets. And you make so many Digi Emeralds. I think like that 52,000 I made in the last like day. Train all monster champions. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing right now. In fact, actually, how are we looking there? Okay, Armadillomon's at 29, so I'm going to get Armadillomon to 30, and then, as you can see here, I have everyone in Adventure, and will have everyone in 0-2, up to at least Champion. Then we're going to finish off Tamers, and then I'm going to go back and train probably Gatomon. I accidentally left my game on, so I got Magna Angemon. So that was less optimal, but, you know, it is what it is. Right, Bakemon. I don't see a problem making Karn in the Fueled by Sandwiches guys as buddies. Do a Shakumon only stream. I mean, that will probably end up being a stream at some point, because I feel like it takes more than 2 hours to go from Ultimate to Mega. And usually I usually get about 2 or 3 hours out of the game each day. Okay, I've done my 2 Bakemon. Do not do my 3rd one. That is the trick the devil wants me to do. But I can go do all my other ones. I didn't think I was a champion, then just couldn't anymore. See, I'm actually weirdly more motivated by the... I think I like more of the ultimates and the megas. Take it easy, Kari. Thanks for checking out the stream. Appreciate it. 200 people in today. Thank you very much. There will probably be a Digimon Up stream next week if they add Aegikismon. But I'm going to try to weekly stream Up. But bare minimum, I'm going to try and weekly stream something. If Up gets boring, then it seems like people are less interested in watching Up. Do a stream for each mega in Digimon. That's definitely a concept I have for weekly streams. Hopefully we're only like... Well, here's the thing, right? Is I think if you get everyone to mega, you can do that by around September, if not sooner. So realistically, they have to start adding new partners or else the game is going to shelve even further. So that, in my opinion, is what they need to do. Digimon Elysian, as long as it doesn't get delayed again, as I talked about in today's video. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll talk a little bit about my health stuff later. I'm not dying, as far as I know. But thank you to everyone that was concerned, and I will keep you updated to an extent that matters to you. Digimon Elysian is getting the missing link treatment. If it gets missing linked, I will unalive myself in Minecraft. So, like, realistically, we have maximum, if it doesn't get delayed, August, September, October, November, December. That would be the end of December is 5 months, which is 20 weeks. We are all technically going to die one day, that's true. 20 Digimon Up streams. I think that's very reasonable. As long as they keep adding content, which we know they're adding buddies. So as long as I can just put a new buddy every other week or something in the stream thumbnail, we should be good to keep doing this. Please be well, Kanye, my own source of Digimon content is in the anime. So, I guess I'll just talk about this now. So, when I was a teenager, my appendix exploded. Pretty normal, happens to a lot of people. Mine perforated to the point that I was like probably gonna die. Lighthearted Digimon upstream. So they, instead of going to like keyhole like they normally do through your tummy, they went in keyhole and then went, oh fuck, this kid's gonna die, and then they like sliced me open from the side. So I've got a big scar. Over the years, that has become fucked. And there is something wrong with it to the point where if you look at me, I have like, I'm overweight, but one side goes like this and one side is like going like this now. Like it's pretty intense. So I had a CT scan the other day to work out what that is. We're hoping it's just like tissue or something, but yeah, it could be the really bad thing, which I don't want to talk about and put out there. Could be somewhere in the middle and change my life forever. Could be fine, but we got to get rid of it one way or the other. So, and I've been telling him about it for years, and it's gotten worse. So hopefully, what I imagine the scenario will be is that some point in the next month to a year, I'm gonna just go under the knife and maybe have to take a few weeks off to recover or film like, hey guys, it's me, Karn EX. But right now I'm in that period where anything is possible, and so I'm like, I'm scared. But you know, thank God my healthcare is free. That's something. Appreciate you. Thanks, guys. Didn't want to trauma dump too much there, but I want to kind of explain why I'm being a little vague, because basically I don't know, and I don't want to put too much out there. Anyway, yeah. So, you know, Patreon channel members, super chats. If I ever miss a week of videos, it's because I'm in the hospital. But yeah, all good. Anyway, we move. But yeah, I'm hoping the content for this game comes out semi-regularly. And like I say, they kind of seem to do it so like we know the War Greymon and Taichi banners end in like a week, right? Or like 5 days. So I'm assuming War Greymon is going to get replaced with Aegirusmon, and then Taichi's just going to go. I would hope that, I mean, they have the system to have multiple running at the same time. So maybe Taichi will go and Davis will replace him, and then whatever. Actually, let me check the Discord real quick and see if Cardback or someone posted. Ah, we do have new news. Ooh! Oh! Okay, yes, okay, this is cool. Alright, okay, we got some stuff happening. Have we done defeat 15k enemies mission? No. So we are, I'll show you after Diablo. Oh, if we get Ken, that'd be sick. I want them to start adding new evolution routes. That's what I really want. I don't see error codes hardly at all, to be honest with you. Hardly at all. Right, what am I up to here? Yes, disband. Yeah, so I'm on this one, Tamer rank 14, which is the last one currently until they add more Tamer rank. So I need to do 50,000 hologram, which is very possible. And then this summon stuff is gonna be a tough one. Yeah, I've talked about this a bunch, but like it feels like such a no-brainer that we're gonna get Digimon from these 4 seasons. I just don't know why they wouldn't do it, but it is Digimon, so you know they are known for making silly decisions. Okay. Well, the thing that's, I guess that you do get the base effects and the passives still, right? But I'm like, I don't want these guys. I want Inori and Aegiamon and Aegirusmon. Okay, we're gonna leave Bakemon. Okay, just Metal Seed to go, and then we're gonna give it a shot on the Crest dungeon. That's what I've already done, Hothead, and I still don't have enough, believe it or not. I'll be a third of the way when I do my pulls in a second. Want the Adamus Digivice? Oh, that would be it. Do you know what? I want it as a toy. And I know it's a gun, so it's like, what, you know. I had a close approximation for my Halloween costume. Should do the 5 rolls. But if Aegirusmon comes out next week, and I should have saved... Do you know what? If I should have saved them, that's on Bandai. That's on Bandai, isn't it? This is how easily you guys can convince me to gamble. Adamus Digivice, IRL, and in this game, yeah. Yeah, the Crest engines are crazy. They are crazy. If I was the CEO of Digimon, what were the first 2 things I would do? Massively increase transparency. So, not to the degree of, like, inside secrets, but definitely follow the model of other companies. So, in general, I would fix social media, right? So, I would not combine certain channels. Like, the Digimon Web official channel being, like, Twitter, and Facebook being Japanese and English is just needlessly confusing. When they do separate, like there's a Digimon Up English, a Digimon Up Japanese. So I'd separate those two, right? And have it so they own, like, obviously other languages as well, have a focus on that. I would also then work on messaging more, and they're doing really good with this. They are doing way better than they used to, but when they haven't got news on something, they just go radio silent, like we've seen with Digimon Elysian, until they have something to say, which is good and bad. But I think personally I would mandate on games that aren't cancelled or looking like they're getting cancelled, just like a literal dev update, like show a picture of Digimon Elysian and be like, you know, Dev 4 implementing this today, just little things like that. I think the Final Fantasy VII Revelation way of doing things is huge, and I think the way they've handled that is great. When there wasn't news, they did interviews and stuff like that, and I think just allowing Hara to talk to more people is what I would do. Secondarily, content-wise, I haven't even upgraded my shit yet. Like games, Digimon-wise in general, I think they are doing way better. Again, like I say, and obviously on the spot on a stream, I'm going to forget a bunch of shit. But I think, obviously, trying to put more money, if they aren't already, into Digimon games. I'd obviously commission Digimon Survive 2, because I'm selfish. And then, yeah, really push forward with, I think, a world and a story game. A story game worked on by Mediavision again. A world game maybe made by a new team, or bring in a team that, you know, like I don't know who else in Bandai Namco I would want to work on it. And then I would also get, honestly, maybe the Tekken team to start working on a fighting game for Digimon. But I would really put a focus into games, because that's clearly what people care about for Digimon. And then anime-wise, I think it's good to have a season, but I think they need to switch things up. I would personally commission a live-action YouTube series, shorts. Not shorts, but like short films, rather than like a Netflix-style live-action, like the Vital Bracelet PVs and things like that. And I think I would just if I was like CEO of Digimon, narrative and message, making sure their arc system looks to be incredible, but would they take the Digimon gig? Full transparency when available. Obviously not going to leak inside secrets, but much more on par with other companies, and consistent messaging, consistent translation, not having, you know, just like really off weird translation, machine translation, stuff like that. And then I think my third pillar would be a realistic change to merch. Again, the same problem they have now is that a lot of stuff for outside of Japan feels like it's just been slapped through machine translation, even when it's been manually translated. Or they'll make toys in Japan that are like 90% in English, so it's fine, but not really. And I think the problem with that is that for hardcore fans, it's amazing. But like lapsed fans, it's like, or people who might spend like, you know, might spend money on these things, but aren't like actively into Beat Break and stuff. They're like, wow, there's a new fucking Digimon Adventure Digivice that I can buy. This might be a bad example, because I think this one actually they might be doing that with. But say the D-Arc color, whatever. Like, oh, I'd love to play with that. But I have to go and use like a middleman service, or I've got to, what's a premium Bandai? And then they get it, and then all of the sound and music, which I'm fine with because I like the Japanese version, is all the Japanese music, when I imagine a good chunk of like Americans, which is one of the bigger markets, are going to buy that and go, well, that's not saying Digimon Digital Monsters, Digimon are the champions. That's not saying Terriermon Digivolve 2, that's saying Terriermon Shinka, you know. So I think it's a risk, but I would like to see what happened if they did have Japanese and English versions for a lot of those toys. And then, yeah, like someone said in the comments, plushies. Something Pokemon does so well is making cheap to produce and affordable plushies. I have so fucking many sitting cuties that are like 10 quid each, so they're just an easy gift whenever my wife feels like treating me. I've got a Sigilif. Who is buying a Sigilif plush? Obviously enough people. So I don't think they have to, like, you know, skip out on adventure. But there are so many fans of so many Digimon that you just, like, there is no official Fan Beamon merch outside of, like, stickers or shit like that. You know what I mean? Maybe, if I'm lucky. Focusing on at least rookies down, so like rookies in training babies, and doing like a sitting cuties £10 to £20, $10 to $20 plush line, that would be a fucking game changer. I like Pokemon, every Pokemon is someone's favorite. And I think that's true of Digimon too. Sorry, I'm being really slow with these polls. I think that's absolutely true of Digimon too. People love their little Scronglows, you know what I mean? And obviously that will not translate as well to like BL Starmon or Junomon, right? I get that. Making plushes of them would be way more difficult, and obviously, yeah, would be interesting. I get that. But like, at least for the rookies, almost everyone has a favorite rookie. You know what I mean? And yeah, definitely start with the anime, but then start with the anime, do the video games like Coronamon, Lunamon, you know. That I think is a huge untapped market because there are so many. I mean, I'll take a Jesmon GX plush. I don't know how the fuck they're gonna make it though. Shin Monzemon, you know, like all of these are possible. But it just feels like such an untapped market because again, maybe they don't want to make the risk. But if you have a really low cost plushie line like Sitting Cuties, which do not cost a lot of money, their turnaround is going to be great. It's niche, but it's not as niche. It is evidently not as niche as it is like treated. It's almost babied. It's almost coddled. You don't get any, so business is two strategies, right? Risk and safety. And they love safety. They love adventure. They love adventure. And the risks have become more prevalent, yeah. You know, we're getting Time Stranger. We're getting Survive, which performed well for a visual novel. We're getting stuff like that. But I feel like on the merch side, it's always a little too late and a little too small. Like Time Stranger merch should have been a no-brainer, and the majority of it was either physical collector's edition, cards, sort of, and then eventually they made it making TCG sets, like months after the game came out, and stuff they gave away at conventions and events. Like why not release a new Patamon, Gomamon, and Devimon plush set? It will not cost that much money, and people would have bought it, you know? After Time Stranger, the most successful in the franchise has been for so long, why is it hard to survive? Yeah, exactly, like... And again, the figurized kits are good, but they're model kits, which is already intrinsically niche. Now, I know Gundam is hugely popular, so those probably sell like fucking hotcakes. But it's... I think they're getting better at striking that balance between old fans, new fans, and kind of in-between fans. But I think they haven't quite nailed it yet. Not quite yet. That's what I do. Didn't have a collector's or anything. Yeah, the Switch version of Time Stranger only had a collector's edition in Japan, I think, or Asia. Yeah, Vital Hero being released as like its... so I think someone else like took on that role for Bandai or something, because I remember there being like a third-party company. There was like recently a bunch of clothes that were announced. I can't remember what released by a third-party brand. Yeah, the Vital Hero and Vital Bracelet situation was such... That was like absolute mismanagement. Because they had something so fun as a concept that ultimately... Here's my entirely hot take. The Vital Bracelet as a toy, I'm not even talking about the marketing, was more poorly executed than Digimon UP. Take it easy, Ashley, because here's the thing. They heavily marketed the Vital Bracelet as an exercise toy. The reality is, it didn't fucking matter. It truly didn't matter, because it actually had no way of differentiating what exercise you were doing. So when you chose your exercise, maybe they tried to make a sensor that would know the difference between a jog and a fucking weightlift or whatever. But in reality, you just do the exact same thing you do with a pendulum. You just shake the shit out of it and it does the job. Which, sure, you can delude yourself and be like, no, it's okay, I'm going to really do the exercise this time. But it ultimately didn't matter and made the experience shittier because there was no reward. It should have been a Fitbit. I still wear my Fitbit because I'm my own Digimon now. But if they were going for that fitness aspect, that should have mattered way more. It should have had Google Health integration or Apple Health integration, whatever the fuck. And then on the Vital Bracelet BE, everyone was asking for a waterproof version for swimming. They made it water resistant, didn't really incorporate swimming, even though there was a swimming Digimon on the original Pulsemon Dim. In fact, 2, maybe. And then made it so that only one type of exercise got you evolution trophies. I don't know what the concept there was. They did that meme where it's like, well, it worked for Digimon, now we're going to make it Ultraman and My Hero Academia and all this shit, and it just didn't work. Making it a legit waterproof Fitbit that just had a little pixel on screen. Exactly. You could have all the same stuff. Like, literally, you could just license Fitbit. They already have all their infrastructure. And like, say, this Versa that I've got is like, was 60 quid new. It's probably like 40 quid now. Same price as the Vital Bracelet at launch. It knows when I run. It knows when I walk. It knows when I swim. I can tell it if I'm going to swim so that it like knows what to look out for. It would have been so much better. You still could have had the DIM card system, just instead of it being part of the Fitbit, it could have been a device that Bluetooths to the Fitbit or to your phone, and then you still plug the DIM cards in. It wouldn't have been any different there. And rather than the NFC system, which like was broken half the time, and when it did work, it would sometimes just cancel halfway through, it would just be Bluetooth. You wouldn't need a slot for the DIM card. You could just have like a DIM card relay or whatever like that, or if you really wanted to make it feel like it has a thing, like they have charging ports on the back. You could like hook it on to the charging port or something. Like, I don't know, man. I loved the Vital Bracelet. I adored it. But it had almost no legitimately really, like as someone who really wanted to like be able to say like, Digimon made me lose weight. That aspect was just missing, and that's fine. VPETs don't have to do that. But when they're marketed as that, and they're trying to be that, it sucked to feel like I was almost like LARPing that it actually... I really enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, I loved it. But it felt like I was LARPing that the exercise mattered at all, because it didn't. And the majority of the time, most people with a Vital Bracelet were just going and just shaking their wrist. That's the thing, I think Bandai does put effort into the stuff, and I think they wanted the Vital Bracelet to work. I just think they had weird ideas and like things they thought they had to do that just didn't end up making sense. I honestly think the Bandai of now, the post-Time Stranger Bandai, might legitimately have made a good Vital Bracelet, but yeah, they didn't commit to the Fitbit. The thing that was frustrating is that trying to do actual exercise with it was actually slower. You didn't get any benefits. And you couldn't really do a workout, you were just hitting a goal. So like, it wouldn't, like there was no, yeah, so I was gonna do this video, I don't know if I ended up making it, about how to fix the Vital Bracelet. One of my things was like, oh, I got a new card, nice. Was there was no incentive to do more than the bare minimum. Like, it wasn't like you got, like... I feel like genuinely exercising for longer or more efficient workouts should have impacted evolution somehow. And it just didn't. You think about Aegiomon or Aegiacusmon? Either way, I love them. Yeah, the PV for the Vital Bracelets was sick. I loved them. I love the Vital Bracelet. I love it so much. I miss it every day. I just think it failed to really capitalize on why it was an exciting proposition for a lot of people. Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. I love it as a VPET, as a Digivice. Aesthetically, I love it. But it didn't quite get where it needed to. And the base model was flawed. Yeah, that's another thing. They sort of went with the Vital Hero thing in the West, or in America and England, America and the UK at least, and like kind of like even took out the Digimon thing and then did like a Batman Vital Hero for some reason. Developer versus business end issue, absolutely. And I think that's ultimately all with all companies, but especially Bandai Namco. It seems like there are really passionate teams of devs, social media people, etc. And then either the not the CEOs, but the business people, the money people go, yeah, don't do that. Yeah, cut this out. Yeah, we're not going to market it this way. And I think, again, they are getting better consistently. But yeah, I don't know. Hey, what's up, Deadlock? But hey, do you know what? That's the past. We now have a bunch of positives, such as Time Stranger. There's something else I want to talk about, but I can't. But yeah, so that's what I'd do. I'd resurrect the Vital Bracelet and make it good this time. Oh my god, this is the most tiresome thing ever. Honestly, if you've got like 3,000, they should just let you pull like 300 at a time. I don't need any extras, but Jesus. Alright, I'm bored of this already. Set up a repeat tap keybind. Yeah, but the thing is that I do that and then I forget to turn it off and then take it easy, Poké Xavier. Hopefully you get the new buddy. Yeah, should we go pull it? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. Nothing. Nothing. Let's do it. Let's go for it. God damn it. Well, yeah, that's the one I'm on, Raptor. I'm on the final one, and it's so annoying. Miss you, I don't catch your streams because Digimon still scares me. I want to say hi and good luck with stream. Thanks, Nico. Appreciate you. Let's do another video sometime. Oh my god. Yeah, I think trying to put more Digimon in stores as well is so key. But you know, I don't run the company. I don't see their numbers. So what do I know? Oh god. This is my last. And it's not. Wait, something happened there. I don't know if I've seen before. No. Okay, great. Awesome. Wasted my tokens for nothing. I hate it here. What does that even mean? Is that just literally just there's 5? Wait, does this buddy upgrade 5 times? You're joking. You're joking, mate. You are having a giggle, mate. You are having an absolute joke, mate. You cannot be real, mate. Oh, there's 5 people online who have it. Is that what that means? Oh my god. This also, why can't this all flame like these do? See how nice that was? Can't waste your tickets, they're banner bound. Yeah, but people... Will I not get more? Oh, I guess because, yeah, it doesn't matter because I still can't get a temple doesn't do anything, does it? It doesn't do anything special. Whoops. I made it smaller. Hold on. There it is. Okay, sure. Oh, why is it never the one I've got equipped? Ah, that's all that means. Okay, well, first of all, fuck those people. Should be me, not them. Okay. Meat. Damn, I feel like there's so many daily. Wait. No, that's the same. Temple is always more like, just like red is faster. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Okay, good. Agumon, get in the box. Go find someone. Sure. Sure. Don't care. Get it in there. Right. Okay, I'm eating on here. I want to unlock level 8. Alright, sure. 2 people on my server with the war grade at 5 stars, so congrats Bandai on the 1 billion USD. Yeah, Jesus. Jesus. This needs fixing. In my opinion, if it's showing you this plus, you should be able to click anywhere in that plus and it take you to it. I do not get why it has to be 1 square at a time. Now, do I still like Digital World Search? Yes, I have a lot of fun with it. That said, that bit is stupid. Somehow got an Ori and Ajo on this first try. Congrats. Happy for you. Not mad at all. Do we see more digital worlds like Shambhala being added? So this is a tough one, right? Because technically they always said there was only like 3 or 4 digital worlds or something. 3 maybe. So like they technically can't be, but of course they can because they can just say, we were wrong. We found one that was hidden. Like Witchelney could get turned into its own digital world. Right now it's kind of like a sub dimension thing of Yggdrasil. But honestly, I just want them to flesh out Shambhala and Iliad more. I'm still kind of heated that Beat Break hasn't really capitalized on its Shambhala connections. Yeah, this is where my Inori and Adriamon would stand. If I had them! People are making protest songs against PlayStation? Yeah. It's tough, man. I love physical, but I, like, for the fucking money, man, I get why they're doing it. It sucks. Like, I don't approve of it, but I get it. I know why they're doing it. I think for like, I think it was only like 7 games in the last year that sold more than like 100,000 physical. So like, unfortunately, we kind of fucked ourselves into this position. That said, I can't fathom why they would just remove the option entirely for those who want it. But I guess, I got ad skip? Yeah, I got ad skip. Nothing else though. I've not spent another cent on the game. Hey, what's up, Dumb Jake? Yeah, I am also a daily player. I can feel myself, if they don't add new partners soon, I can definitely feel myself waning once I've raised all of the partners, but I'm hoping by the time I raise my last Tamers partner to Mega, they'll add new ones. But I am enjoying this game, honestly, even more than I did early doors. In fact, hopefully, at some point in the next month, trust me, I wanted the video to go out way sooner, there will be a very positive Digimon UP video. Which initially I was like, do I want to do this? Like, blah, 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 for certain reasons. And then this week I got an offer from a brand that I ended up turning down because I don't agree with their company morally. But the offer was for literally thousands of dollars, and I almost did it. So in comparison, making a positive video about Digimon UP, I'm sure I'll be fine. Yeah, Lopmon, Impmon, those are the ones I want to see added. Pokemon War is broken because they updated the game and they fucked it again. Yeah, I've done the whole Time Stranger event too. Minigame was a lot more fun than... I like the matching game, but I actually like struggled a little bit, especially because I was on mouse, not touchscreen. But yeah, that minigame's fun. We're apparently getting another minigame, which has got like kebab skewers. So I'm curious to see when that gets added. It's supposed to be the summer event. I don't know whether they're actually going to add that or not, but it looks good. Geckomon as a partner, yeah. I sort of get why they haven't done that, because obviously we haven't seen Geckomon's Mega, other than through the card game. But it would be good. It could be Savers. I mean, obviously we still have a lot of... Because they have every partner from Adventure in 02, but only 3 partners from Tamers. So I don't know, honestly. And obviously we have Frontier as well. I'm on NA number 1. Yeah, no, literally, Mitch. It's like, you know what? Making a positive Digimon UP video for reasons that I can't disclose as a Digimon YouTuber could have been a lot worse. Okay, insufficient attack. We'll go buy some more of that in a bit. God damn, I've still got that much walking to do. Okay. No more of those right now until I get the update. Okay, how are we looking here? Oh boy, there's much more to do. Much more to do. I think I've literally like done everything I can do on these passes. I'm just collecting points for no reason. Wonder if future partners will cost more. Yeah, I'm assuming if they do add partners, they're going to be a gacha of some variety. Maybe with more than 1 daily Digi-Emerald summon, but I don't know. Combination of outfits where you can make a minion. Probably just Flamemon and Strapimon. Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, do they add every partner from every season? Probably not. But like, can we realistically see this game lasting more than 6 months without Beelzemon? Surely not, right? Like, surely not. Like, that just seems like such a no-brainer. I can't fathom why they wouldn't do it. Yeah, sure. Ooh, Lunamon. Isn't there a Coronamon one as well, or am I tripping? Oh, is it down here? Is that that's the Coronamon? How'd you get this one? Ah, login. Okay, nice. Oh, Sequoiamon. That's very cool. Forgot. Yeah, Impmon's like massive, bro. Like one of the most popular Digimon of all time. They surely have to do that one. Okay, we're gonna go back to summon tickets. Yeah, I think for more not casuals. I think for a wider audience, Impmon, and then yeah, Lotmon after that. Marine Angemon's tough for Kenta because it would be the first one that wasn't a recognizable partner out of the egg, right? It would have to be, we'd have to go for like a Penmon pre-evolution if we're going on the Digivice logic. Yeah, the fact there's no Omnimon is crazy. This is another thing, right? Is I was really hoping that we'd see, because we have animations for Jogress, obviously, at the ultimate level. Pyldramon, Dynabemon, Sylphimon, Shakumon. So I'm wondering if they've got, like, they've acknowledged that's a thing. Will we get an Omni... Because I think it would suck if we didn't get an Omnimon partner. Right? Like, it's going to be an SP summon at some point, but I think it would suck if we didn't get Omnimon as a partner, given we've got Wargreymon and Metal Garurumon. I think what would be very interesting, and I would be 100% down for this, and it would add a little bit of longevity to the game, is if to make an Omnimon, and indeed future fusions, you had to sacrifice one of your guys to become it, right? So it's like Wargreymon and Omnimon. The path becomes the Wargreymon path, and you cannibalize the Metal Garurumon, and then you get a new Gabumon egg, or, you know, Sunamon egg, whatever. Then you've got to raise that through to Metal Greymon, you know? What's up, Lupus? How's it going? You join me in the, Digimon UP Vital Bracelet. Wait, is this 5 mg or 10 mg? 5 mg. Vital Bracelet, Karn's Health Woes stream. I think Crescarumon and Blitzgreymon are very likely. Like I say, we've talked about it before. Shit, I did a 15 summon. We've got the Digivice from Adventure 2020 in the game. And because they're not doing branching evolution, it would make a ton of sense to me. CT was bad. No, CT's not had results yet. That's why I'm scared. Because they haven't got branching evolution, it would make all the sense in the world to me to have a Agumon 2020 and a Gabumon 2020, which just get Greymon and Garurumon, right? But then they can change the ultimates to be Ulcerus mode and Sagittarius mode, and the Megas to be Blitzgreymon and Crescarumon. Easy. Half the sprites of the evolution line are already in the fucking game. And you could make that a gacha. Now, Digimon UP in German, but Time Stranger in French. I know German and English, so I know what's saying, but still, interesting. Special Agumon and Gabumon that goes to a Megamon? Maybe. I just think it's more likely that they're just going to do an Omnimon SP, which is a shame. It would be so cool, though. Oh, new summon! Glidymon! Yay, we unlocked UR. Yeah, Black Agu and Black Gabu would be good. I want to have done, because this is such like a Digivice Hoodiemon. This is such a Digivice focused app. I don't know. Will they deviate? Will we even get new partners? Like, I have to assume we will. But by God, when? I know it's been 2 weeks. But like, we're getting to the point where people have got megas. Multiple megas. Oh, nice. We are really unlocking the URs now. This is good news for my ascent through the tower. Dorumon, quite likely, I would say, yeah. I just don't know, man. I just don't know. Oh, Unimon. Thoughts on Avatar 7 Havens? Oh, is that the new Avatar? I've never watched Avatar The Last Airbender, and I don't plan to. Digimon app. So, okay, right. Widget. I really want them to. You see this thing? Is in preparation. It doesn't say, oh, it will unlock in 12 server days or anything like that. Thank you, Jess. Appreciate it. Doesn't say that. And when we looked at... Oh, we can Digivolve. Nice. When we looked at the magazine scan in JP that showed off Digimon UP, it had a little pixel Agumon sprite on it. Now, I don't think it's like VPET or anything like that, right? Because if we look at the placement, it's next to the plugins. But the Digivice is next to the plugins and has its own dungeon and stuff like that. Sorry, the crests are next to the Digivice and has its own dungeon and stuff. So, like, could this be, like, a thing? Like I desperately hope we get a widget on the home screen, but I don't think it's going to happen. I would love it to, though. Oh, shit. Well... It could be for spirits. I don't see why they do that, though, because they haven't used, like... The spirits are just going to Digivolve conventionally, you know, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, Crest Dungeon is tough. And adds more complexity to it, adds more things to do, you know. more reasons to level up. I don't know. Basically what I'm trying to say is there are things I assume based on what's in the game, but I think a majority of the roadmap for this game is truly who fucking knows. Who knows? Jazzedmon! Like, I can see this going anywhere and nowhere, you know? And we have plenty of room for things. This is why my conspiracy brain is kicking off, right? Because, like, if we look at the partner Digimon, let's just level these up and select. If we look at the partner Digimon, it lets you, there's no reason for it to let you do this. Like, yeah, better visibility for the Digimon that are there, but we have this expansion thing. Why would it not just expand slightly bigger so that you can see everyone? You basically can see everyone already. Why would it let you do this? Why would that be inbuilt if it wasn't going to let you scroll down to look at more Digimon in future? That seems weird to me. Second of all, this Explore tab has so much free space. Like, if you put things closer together, it's for app link, of course. You put things, like, if you move Digital World Search slightly up here, different dimension box slightly up here, you could fit in 3 over here. So you could turn this from 6 to 3, 6, 9, 12, like 15. So there could be way more in the Explore tab. The camp, I can't help but feel that the fact that this little bit gets shady up here and there's 2 paths here means that there could be things to do extra in the camp. That just feels very obvious to me. They might add Digi-Eggs. I mean, it seems like right now that the SP support Armor Digimon. But again, in the magazine scan, it was a little pixel Agumon. I would figure it would be a Digimental logo, unless that was just a placeholder and they didn't want to spoil what it is. Yeah, man. I don't know. Yeah, exactly. I'm really excited for Elysian. I hope it's sooner rather than later. How many loops have I done through the map? I am on my 3rd. I really hope they add a story mode. Doesn't have to be anything complex. Like I say, Explore tab here, adding a story mode with chapters to save the digital world would be great. Be great. Add some new oh, I need to go to the shop. Add some new Digidestined, you know, something like that. Let's get 100 of those. A bunch of dash, maybe. Let's do and spaff the rest on stamina. Miracles and Fate do have on-screen users. Of the crest, no. They have toys. I don't think anyone's ever actually used the crest. Ken used the crest of kindness to make the Digi-Egg of Miracles, and Davis and Willis used the Digi-Eggs of Kindness and Miracles, but I think the physical Miracles and Destiny crests only ever existed as toys. I might be wrong on that. They might have changed that in Kizuna or something. But yeah. Yeah, the Digimon intro to me, like, would have been such an easy way to add a story mode. And maybe that's what that little Agumon thing will be, you know, some sort of little story mode thing. But right now I think that would keep people coming, especially if they added more story chapters. But this isn't a game like Eirias. Like, what would the story be? We don't really have characters. We have Digimon, the Digimon, and us. Plus, like, villains. You know? Golden Eggs of Destiny and Miracles. The Digi-Egg of Kindness made the Digi-Egg of Miracles, and then it was the Digi-Egg of Kindness, Digi-Egg of Miracles and Destiny. I might have said Kindness by accident, but I meant Destiny and Miracles. Isn't Fate May, you mean? No, May doesn't have a crest, as far as I'm aware. Not every Digidestined has a crest. There are plenty of Digidestined without crest. Fate is Destiny, yeah. But, like, what would the story be? You know, they'd have to add, like, legit characters. Like, Karn EX, the new the new main character of the story mode. It's me, Karn EX, and Hiraithmon. We're going on an adventure, guys. Here's chat. Wow. But in all seriousness. Small again. But yeah, like... But again, Willis doesn't have the crest. He has the Digi-Egg. We have never seen him with the crest as far as I'm aware. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, yeah, he probably would have the crest too, but we haven't seen it. Yeah, basically this is going to hinge on what they add content-wise. Exactly, they do. They open it by saying the world's going to be destroyed, but like, by what? Like, is it like the Dark Masters that we're seeing in the Digivice dungeons? Like... You know, you could go very Digimon Adventure with it, but I don't know. I just don't know what they do. There are other Shadows Adamus agents in a time loop simulation. That would be funny. It turned out this was all in lore for Time Stranger. That would be very funny. I would be down for that. But like, yeah, the world's going to be destroyed, but like, by what? And into what end? Yeah, no, I do too, Dave. And like, that's what I would go with. But like, we've never. Someone was saying that we'd seen the crests, which we hadn't. We'd seen the Digi-Eggs. In the same way, I think Davis has friendship, courage, and miracles, but he hasn't used the physical crest. He's used the Digi-Army, the Armor Digi-Eggs, which, like, you know, whatever. Yeah, honestly, that's a great idea. Just every time you add a buddy, the problem is they're not going to add buddies for like Sora and stuff like that. So, like, how do you tell adventure without sprites of all the adventure Digi-Destined? You know what I mean? It'd be great if they did, but I just don't think they're going to. Ironically not be the first time I've seen a mobile game imply canon to another game through a VR simulation. Yes. Is that not the plot of Union Cross, kind of? Not really, but kinda. Is all the work of Analog Man? Yeah, throw in Analog Man, honestly. That would be fun. Do a Rainbow Rocket. Yeah, like, honestly, I think that's the simplest way if they want to use existing assets. But again, this is the thing that I think a lot of people are forgetting, is that it is a live service game, and I keep reiterating this. We are going to get constant stuff until they don't make money anymore and they fucking abandon it. So, like, yes, the initial value proposition or whatever might seem a little slim, but we don't know what's getting added. And yeah, it's unfortunate that a lot of things that might be really good, like I think this new Time Stranger update's really good, will not be in the base game, so it'll turn people off, but that's how they get people back in. That's how they keep people playing as well. Like, oh, Time Stranger, oh, new minigames, maybe a story mode, maybe a V-Pet thing, you know. Repomon, Gokumon. So it's been in a few things. It shows up in the card game a lot. It showed up in Digimon Adventure 2020. It just hasn't really... Actually, when was its most recent out? I spilled water all over my keyboard. That wouldn't have been good for me. Yeah. The problem is it has a very similar name to Gokumon in Japanese. So it's in Super Rumble, which is dubiously official. It was in Cyber Sleuth and Hacker's Memory as Medals. Digital Monster Color version 3, which is very recent. I say very recent. When did that come out? 2024? 2023. So last 3 years. And then, yeah, in the current card game, it's already had 3 cards, and I think it's getting more. So, yeah, not in a video game, for sure. I think it would be great in a video game, but it is... It's not, like, been abandoned, you know? Madoka Magica Collab. I still actually not watched Madoka Magica, which is crazy. As a certified Ura Butcher head, brackets, watched 1 show he made and played 1 game. Yeah, that whole Move Games license for Digimon, I think Bandai signed that agreement years ago and they just aren't allowed to welch on the deal because they never acknowledge the existence of those games. Which, you know, fair, honestly. Okay, I think I'm bored of this right now. I'm gonna go train. Get 2 more of these. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna get outside of Digimon collabs for Up. I would like to see it though. God, the ad pass is so clutch. God, it's so clutch. Yeah, that'll do. Do I have enough for this one? No. What do I have here? Oh, shit. Okay, yeah, sure. The only problem with getting all the Digivice skins is that I have very little care about what my, like, underneath of my Digivice looks like, so I'm just kind of, like, adding a bunch of passives. Think we'll ever get Digimon New Century? I think if we were going to get it, it would have happened this year. The fact that we get Up and Elysian instead, to me, indicates that either they don't think it would do well outside of China to be worth translating and doing the servers, or there is some kind of exclusivity deal with, is it Tencent? It might not be Tencent, but I'm sure there's like a third party that's involved in New Century. How am I liking the new? I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. I was hoping for a little more, but I guess we'll do Aegikismon next week, which is another stream, so love that. I'm so confused about the ad pass. Did not have any ads in this game as they don't work here. That's just a glitch. They're supposed to. But if you're not getting rewards, then the ad pass will give you the rewards because you just click and they're done, you know? Yeah, I gotta support my friends. Sorry, I have to turn off your friend requests because I don't have space. Oh, I should add Ev in there. Fuck. Alright, I'll add them later. Oh, I didn't claim any of these. Oh shit. Whoops. Whoopsie. What new frame did I get? D1 Grand Prix rookie frame. Wow. You Digimon Times confirmed? Yeah, I'm going to talk about it. So I talked about it earlier in the stream. I can't stream it because I'm going to be at MegaCon. If there's news, there will be a video Sunday about it. So enjoy that then. Alright, let's do some PvP. Did I take my... Yeah, I did take my Melatonin. Cool. Doesn't seem to show up in summons. Marine Bullmon support. We just making shit up? There isn't a Marine Bullmon support. Oh, thanks for the emojis. I'm so cool and hip with the kids. Yeah, so basically I've made a news video that has space for info from Digimon Times. So if there is significant info, I'm honestly not expecting it because it's like very anime focused and like comedians hosting a Digimon Times. But it could have news. I did that Digimon Elysian video today, and now that they've announced the Digimon Times, I'm like, time after time could activate. So we're just going to see. But basically what I've done is I've made a video that has news. If we don't get anything, that video can go out as is. If we do, then I will significantly change what the planned thumbnails are and release the video with the info from Digimon Times. And then maybe on Wednesday do an even deeper dive into that information. But I can't stream it because it's going to be at 11 a.m. Sorry, midday my time. And I'm going to be in a hotel on Saturday, and then I'm going to the convention to do my panel, MegaCon Live. If you haven't already got tickets and you're near Manchester, you should come say hi. I'm an official convention guest. And then later that day, I will finish the video and put it out on early access for members and patrons. Forward planning, guys. Forward planning. Wonder if we ever get UK Beat Break dub. I would love that. It seems very odd that we, like, UK got Ghost Game for some fucking reason. They've just not released that outside of the UK. And then only America is getting Beat Break, even though it's the website, it's Crunchyroll. They should just, like, the licensing can't be that hard, bro. There's a Marine Bullmon in the page. No. Hey, what's up, Dasaruko? You've missed most of the Time Stranger. Sorry, Dasaruko. You've missed most of the Time Stranger stuff. Yeah, I'm not seeing Marine Bullmon there. Do you mean in the Digimon? It's in support Digimon? Wait, is it? Are we sure about this? Digimon support. Marine Bullmon. No, it's not. Oh, yes, it is. What the fuck? Oh, it's you are. So just keep pulling. Okay, I thought it was only an enemy. Well, there you go. Yeah, so just keep pulling. That's the answer. Damn, these EXs, man. I want that Scaddymon like a motherfucker. And that Hydrossi. And that Heavy Leo. Oh, they'd be so good. It's not in the gacha? Like, for certain? Huh. Maybe that's a mistake. I don't know. Was it that you gave up on the bag ad type videos you were planning? I wasn't planning them, but they were in discussion. Basically, so yeah, I can't say what the brand is because we're still in NDA season, let's say. Basically they were like, hey, you know, would you do a dedicated video? And I was like, my entire channel is Digimon. So it has to be a pretty, I try my best. Like, I did a sponsorship for Legacy of Pandora recently. They like watched the channel already. They're British. Their game is like Greek myth monsters. It was like a perfect fit. Really liked the game. Was great. Rainbow ones for the next battle pass. There you go. Really great fit. But recently I've been a lot less like, I mean, like, if a video flops, it flops. I know that the next video that people really give a shit about will do well. And I hear consistently on my Twitter, my YouTube comments, like, you know, get the bag, want you to succeed. Like, I'm going to be real with you. 100,000 subscribers is amazing. Views on YouTube are amazing. YouTube is like, it's covering rent, it's covering groceries, it's covering the bills, but I'm not Ludwig. I'm not making fucking, you know, I'm not making thousands, well, I'm technically making a couple thousand a month, right? But then obviously, you know, that's USD, conversion rates, rent, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, you know, for a one-off video, for the right offer, I think a majority of my audience would understand, you know, as long as I at least like the game or I like the thing, that, you know, it's cool that I get to do this. You guys, I don't feel like you've got to like support monetarily. We do the video, cut the check, Digimon videos as usual. But then they came in and they were like, well, here's this bag of cash. And I was like, fuck, that's a lot of money. That's like rent for the year money, which would free up so many other things. I could bring back custom art because I wouldn't have to justify the expense. And they were like, you can have this much money for 4 dedicated videos. And I was like, it's a lot of dedicated videos. I was like, but you know what? 1 a week throughout a month, people would understand. They said I could make Digimon references. I was like, okay. And then I Googled the company. Stupid. Should have just not done it. Should have not checked. And unfortunately, it's not sus in the like scam sense. It's sus in the where do they get their money from and where did their tax dollars go to? Or not dollars in this instance. And so, you know, whatever your opinion is on certain war criminals, I have my own stance on that. And my stance is to not support them. Now, don't get me wrong. There was a part of me that went, well, isn't the money better in my hands? And couldn't I have spent some of that money helping people that the things that company are part of would benefit from, so I could almost like kind of like spit in their face a little bit. And then I was like, no, because I'm still saying go check out this thing they make. So I turned it down and I felt intense pain doing it. As someone who grew up poor and has not, you know, become a millionaire or anything like that, it was ludicrous money comparatively for what the channel normally makes. But yeah, don't really want to encourage companies that are cool with kids getting killed. Happy stream. Anyway, moving on. All I am saying though is because I didn't take this one. Oh, dude, Mitch, the money and my morals were they were fighting. All I will say is if you do see a dedicated video for some like Genshin Impact that's just got nothing to do with Digimon. It's because I need that money because I turned down so much fucking money. But I feel my conscience feels clear. Similarly, if I ever do like a Digimon Up sponsorship, for example, I'm not feeling bad about it anymore. But yeah, so that was my week. The offer that crossed, I was just like, I'm so glad. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm so mad at myself for having some morals. That's the thing, right? Is I think I would have felt bad, and I think it would have given people an opportunity to be like, nah, see, like as much as my audience, my core audience, like fans, some might consider themselves, want me to get my bag, and I think a majority of people do. I do think there are limits, and I have already publicly not taken sponsors who are from the same country and quietly or actively align themselves with the actions of that government. So I can't really go, well, it's different this time because it's thousands of dollars. You know what I mean? Like, I've shot I basically fucked myself by having morals early doors. And I'm like, and I'm now slowly, yeah. It wasn't Genshin, I should say. It wasn't Genshin. I have not had any sponsorship offers from Shmoyoho? Sure. Hoyoverse? Is that what they're called? Shmoyoho, accent on the yo. Yeah, Bandai, cut me a check, brother. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm like fine right now, as far as I know. I think I'm fine. But so that's kind of the thing I didn't talk about earlier, is that I might be totally fine right now, but the surgery to fix the possibly okay thing might make my life significantly worse, but it would help with another thing. Yeah, the company is real. They is real. Yeah, exactly. And that's all I'll say there. Did you not think just for these ads you should do a video once in a while to try to test the water? Oh, you do think I should test the water? Yeah, so I've done it a few times, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Damn, I got a high chat again. I do want to, I don't know, I feel really weird about it. My fear is always if I make like, I don't know, a Kingdom Hearts chat video on the main channel, because there's just not really a hook that connects it to Digimon. It will just, it might perform very well to outsiders, you know, like 10,000 views, but a video that only gets 10,000 views is bad for my channel. So I think the best step forward generally is like Karn Ultra, where I can talk about whatever I want. But obviously when that channel's not monetized, and so unfortunately, if I'm going to spend time on a video each week, it's going to be the one that, you know, pays the bills. So I think if I ever do videos on the channel that aren't Digimon, they're very likely to be sponsored. But I am opening up to the idea. I think the encouragement of you guys, as long as I'm like morally okay with the company, I am more inclined to be like, do you know what? Fuck it. If I do a dedicated video for Final Fantasy 14, I wish. Actually, that would be great. But let me think of a brand I don't like. Dedicated video for nuclear warheads. That's the other side of the scale. That's the other side of the scale. I should not do. What's the game that I'm on record as not enjoying? Fuck. Nuclear warheads, fans in shambles. No, not streaming the Digimon time, so I'm not going to be home. But I will do a video on the new. In fact, I've already kind of prepped a video. I talked about it earlier. What's a game that I just kind of don't give a shit about? Zelda. I'm never going to do Hogwarts Legacy for the same reasons I wouldn't do the game that I turned down. Yeah, let's say Zelda. I'm not a big Zelda fan, right? But if Zelda comes out with a new game or an RPG or a mobile game or something, oh, the ranking thing isn't working. Uh-oh. And they were like, hey, you want to do a dedicated video talking about Zelda? It's like, sure. At least it's a video game. At least it's something I can do. You know what I mean? Something that I can talk about, people like. If the video flops, I got my bag. But like, So that's the sort of thing I'm open to. I'll do a dedicated video on what's that other Wuthering Waves or something. It's like, yeah, people aren't going to check it out. I'll try and make it fun. I'll be like, oh, this character looks like a Goonimon or whatever. But that's like the only time that I think I do that kind of video on the main channel. Ever tried Bakugan at all on your other channel? Probably not. Bakugan never appealed to me. Might get a Bakugan spot. Actually, never mind. If Bakugan comes back again, I love Bakugan. The best. I'm so excited to do a... No, I'll never talk about Tokusatsu ever again. Unless I have to. Or unless the comparison is unavoidable for Digimon. Unless they... Do you know what? That's not true. If they wanted to pay me, I could pretend to give a shit again. Always worth it to make a sponsored video. Yeah, like, I think YouTubers tend to view... There's something Corey was saying the other day, which I really agree with. Love and Deep Space possible? Absolutely. Corey was saying, like, I think YouTubers view, like, one video doing badly as, like, the end of the world. Because unless you're uploading daily, you've got days to look at your analytics and go, oh, I fucked up. This is the worst. This is the worst. And then TikTok and YouTube Shorts, they're uploading constantly. And so if a video flops, they just post another one and they don't care because, like, it doesn't sit there on a subscription page and people don't look at it and go, oh, this guy fell off. But I think, like, I'm going to be transparent with you. After the Digimon Story Time Stranger hype, where I got like 1.2 million views in a month or something like that, for most of 2026, despite apparently still being like popular and viewed because I was, all my analytics were down arrows, apart from maybe watch time, something like that. But like my main page when I opened my YouTube Studio app was just like down subscribers, down, not, I wasn't losing, but I wasn't gaining at the same rate. So instead of going like 2,000 subscribers a month, I was getting like 500. Literally this month with Digimon Up, I have come back. We're all green arrows, 1.1 million views this month. Awesome. So like I am now at the point where it's like, well, okay, I've seen what happens. I've seen the gray arrows. And I still carried on, and I still paid the rent, and we still had a ton of fun with Digimon. So I've almost like, I've gotten like black-pilled in a good way, where I'm just like, fuck it. Honestly, fuck it. What did Toki fans do to you? Oh, it's a long story. I'll tell you at some point, Jake. You know what, make the game numbers... So historically, that's a weird thing. I really wish playing older Digimon games did do that, but I think people don't give a shit to see that from me. So I've tried playing the TCG on stream. I've tried playing, I think Cyber Sleuth. I've done a few like game streams, and it just doesn't. They don't, unless they're like the new thing. They don't seem to do well. And even like Up, like this stream, 200 viewers, amazing. We got like 800 live concurrents on the first stream. You know. Yeah, I definitely want to do like a fan game focus stream at some point. I play. Yeah, I'm not doing. Especially not doing Digimon World 4 by myself. Sorry, what we're doing. Back him on. Definitely not doing Digimon World 4 by myself. Yeah, people, like, videos, yes, but, like, streams from... And that's the thing. It's not that Digimon World doesn't do well, it's that people aren't looking that from me. When did this become you guys pitching content ideas? When did I say I wanted that? Ever cover fan games in a video? Yeah, so I've been sat on one for a while. It's just been basically every time I've wanted to get around to it, some new news has come out or whatever. Digimon TV series retrospective. I kind of did that. But I don't do, how about I start cosplaying? Good idea. I don't really, I'm just not, I'm not good at that kind of content. I've never been a reviewer. I don't review shit. I say my opinion about stuff, but I'm not going for like a critique or like a layered, like, that's just not me. That's just not me. Eating the hottest pepper in the world. Dude, I'm so fucking mad that I got sort of popular years after Hot Pepper Gaming died. Yeah, so there was a video like that. The video straight up, I'll be honest with you, is literally just my top 10 favorite fan projects. So I was going to talk about Digital Tamers 2, Digital Heroes 2, like Dry's Tabletop RPG, and I probably still will make it. But it's just, again, it's just been, we've just not, it's not stopped. It's not been as crazy as the Time Stranger year, But since Time Stranger released, we've had the DLC, we've had Digimon Con, we've had Digimon Up, we've had the announcement of the DLC for 2027, we've had continued Elysian news, we had the beta of Elysian in August. Like, there has not been a week where there hasn't been something to talk about, and if there has, usually it's like a top 10 or something that's really easy to make. Because the thing is with the fan game thing, it's like a double-edged sword where it's like, I feel bad not picking people, and then I had someone on my list that now I've taken off my list for reasons, and so it's like, it's one of those that I keep wanting to get around to, and I'm like, I'll do this one because I want to talk about this right now. Yeah, I'm not doing Hot Pepper Gaming now. I mean, Digimon Masters is fine. I can't in good conscience say that Up is better than Digimon Masters. But, you know, don't spend any money on it. And you can start the trend like Pokemon has where you do challenges or some stuff. Yeah, I just don't think that's my kind of thing. Challenge runs. I like them in concept, but I get really bored. I was like, ooh, Hyokomon only run. And I'm like, I don't want to do that. Actually, that's fun for one session. Dude, I just realized I'm not an LPer. I love watching LPs, but I am not. I don't think I've got it in me. Did Evan add me again? No. I've got no space, Plasmatic, I'm sorry. I used to play so much Masters for free, but most of it was just selling data. Well, have you heard of Digimon Fire Red? Would be cool to see you play. Yeah, I might do some Pokemon ROM hack streams at some point. But again, it's like, do people want to see just one stream out of that? Do I have time to dedicate? That's why Up streams are so perfect, because I could do it once a week and not have to worry about whether or not people feel complete. You know what I mean? I was writing for CBR about Yandere games, right? As Yandere dev was getting called up for being a freak, so I understand the double-edged sword, yeah. Challenge run I talked about on Discord. Did I respond to that? Did I forgo? Yeah. I mean, I don't know. It's just if a challenge run is going to be like 20, 40, 60 hours, I'm just like, I don't have the energy for it to stream anymore. No, I have not spent any money on this game apart from the ad pass. I find fun in these games on being as free to play as possible. I have made at least $9 in super chat revenue, a little bit more than that, from this game. So like, I'm at a net positive for not spending money on the game, but the ads are so annoying. They don't give you a ton of rewards, but for me it was worth it. For me it was worth it. Okay, cool. But yeah, I've not spent any money on Digi Diamonds. That's not me. I just realized the game audio has been muted this whole time and no one said anything. No one said anything. That's the other thing, I'm a streamer, right? Yeah, so if I wanted to watch the ads, I'm just giving fucking King Shot or whatever just free revenue. I like how no one noticed that there was no game audio this whole time. Karn cosplays Digimon characters, only stuff he has in his house. Yeah, that'll do real well and won't get any mean comments about my body. Okay. Oh, Mitch with the $9. Thank you for paying for my ad pass. I appreciate it, doubling my revenue. Everyone like up Mitch's super chat. Thank you for the $9, Mitch. That's my fee paid for the next Fuel by Sandwiches video. Yeah, I usually have mine muted too, to be fair. I was like, why aren't people more annoyed by the clicking sounds, by the summon sounds? Thank you very much, Mitch. Appreciate you, buddy. There you go. Now you get this audio. This is good. This is good. Yeah, the Rumble Arena. So this is the thing, is a lot of these games I have played just over on Extra Juicy, but I don't know. I love Tom. I love recording with him, but I think both of us just don't have the time to work on a whole LP channel or like gaming channel. You Digimon fan here, what emulator do you use? I'm not using an emulator, I'm using a real phone, but you should check out something called BlueStacks if you want to emulate. Yeah, so we played a ton of those. We played the Digimon Link's Resurrection attempt that doesn't really work. We've played New World. We've played the Rumble Arena remake. Digital Tamers, Digital Heroes. But yeah, right now I just don't have the time or energy to to dedicate to an LP channel like that. Again, if I'd have taken that ridiculous genocide money. God damn, Chaos Pudding with the 18 bucks. Thank you very much. Double it again. Do I have to buy more passes now? Thank you so much. Everyone, please like up super chats. Oh, Falfor with the 5 bucks. Revenue for good morals. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. 5 bucks. Thank you. Yeah, if I'd have taken the non-moralistic money, then yeah, I could hire an editor full time, which I, you know, was doing. LD player. Oh, is LD player better? So I found LD player. I think I tried LD player and I had more compatibility issues with it. But yeah, whatever. I'm not getting sponsored by double it and give it to the next person. Oh no, we're having an escalation of super chats. Thank you guys. I do appreciate it. Really do. Thank you very much. All right. Okay, we're good. But yeah, no, I mean, I can show you what I've bought. So I haven't bought the Battle Acceleration Pass. I haven't bought the Digidiamond Pass. None of these. I've just bought the Ad Pass. And then, yeah, I've never bought premium currency. To me, it just doesn't seem worth it. Because I would want to spend Digidiamonds on the Gacha summons. But it's 3,000 for a 10 pull. And Anixara with the 10 bucks. Thank you so... Oh my god, here we go. Thank you so much, everyone. Please like it up. Not doubling it, but I just remembered I got paid today. And Jukemon, thanks for my lunch at work. We're making my lunch at work worthwhile. Thank you for tuning in, Jukemon, and thank you very much for the 5 bucks. Oh, Jukemon, sorry, Crimson Mode, 82. Can't take away your titles. Diamonds are for gate runs. But, like, that's the only thing I'd want to spend them on. And £65 to do 3 pulls, or 3 10 pulls? No. I'm not doing that. But thank you so much, everyone, for the super chats. I really do appreciate it. You guys are amazing. Made my day, truly. After a tough week morally, financially, and physically. My God. But we're doing better. Only pay money for Davis and Ken would be tempting to. It's never worth it to pay for premium currency. That's something I never seems. So yeah, I've talked about this a few times with mobile games. My logic is always never pay more than you would pay for a non-free-to-play game. So like a I don't know, a 007 First Light or a fucking Kingdom Hearts 3, right? So if you've had legitimately full price game fun out of it, then yeah, I can see spending up to 60, 70, 80 bucks on it. I think if you're spending more than $100 on mobile games, period, not monthly, period, you might need to like go talk to somebody. If I spent £9 on the ad pass and got told that I was a contrarian or I was being contradictory, like, and I still am like, damn, I spent £9 on the ad pass, but I've had £9 worth of fun, and obviously you guys have donated a bunch tonight, so you know it's paid for itself. Brilliant. Not having to show the ads on stream, huge bonus. Huge boners on stream. I've had gacha streamers that do pulls when people sub because they still technically make money mathematically. I've said this before jokingly that that's the only time that I do it. The problem is twofold, right? First of all, I don't know whether I love that system. Going, well, I'm not gonna gamble, but if you want to pay me money to gamble, I'm like, it's funny, but am I sort of incentive? 20 euros from Soru, my mod, artist, and friend. Shame what happened to him. I'm just kidding. Thank you so much, bud, for the 20 years. That's very, very kind. Digimon Up, more like, what's up, dog? Nice. Everyone, please like up Soru's super chat. That is amazing. Ad pass has definitely paid for itself. The other thing is that if we had these kind of escalating super chat wars like we're having right now, and I do appreciate it, that money doesn't go into my account immediately. So first of all, YouTube takes 30%, which is crazy. But second of all, I have to wait 30 days to get that money. So if someone's like, here's $100 to spend on Digimon Up, and I go, that's really kind. I actually don't have $100 right now, so I can't do that. Now, it's a rough split, but I think it's better than Twitch's split. Or maybe it's not, but it's a way better system. So the 30% I am more than happy to tank because you guys are amazing, and I appreciate it. But yeah, so like, that's also just like, unless I was like, hey, go to the PayPal, which again is just like, nah, I don't feel great about that. But maybe one day, maybe, for Elysian, that might be a system we set up. Thing is, you just do gambling at the end of the day, you make your viewers also do pulls, you fuck up your games, and you just beat it way easier. Yeah, like, I like that we're doing this free to play, you know? And don't get me wrong, the support from the Super Chats and stuff is amazing, but I think incentivizing pulls that way, other than as a meme, I personally wouldn't want to do. But, you know, get that bag. Twitch is actually more fair? Really? That's crazy. I feel like Twitch, it might not be subs. Is it subs? There was some reason that Twitch I was not a fan of. Twitch is 50-50 for normal people and 70-30 for top. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I think because I didn't make partner, they were like, no, you need to stream more before we'll give you partner. I was like, all right, fuck this. Change, but yeah, anyone got any spare change? I'm e-begging now. Let's do this. No, but for real, thank you everybody for the donations today. Very kind of you. Wasn't expecting that. These damn morals. Yeah, dude, I wish. Welcome to the Karn Club, Jake. Thank you very much. There are a couple of exclusive Karn Club videos, and there's going to be early access soon. In fact, there should be an early access by Saturday, and then we're going to rev up some early access soon. Appreciate you, bud. Thank you. Cool to see another... Well, we had a bunch of other YouTubers in chat today, actually. Really cool. How would you like a remake type thing to happen to Digimon World 3? I wouldn't. To be frank, I think they should just port Digimon World 1, 2, and 3 to modern consoles. Maybe just put it on, make it digital only or something. I'd love a box though. I think it would be wasting time. I think they should make Digimon World 2003 the default for a lot of countries, which is not the case right now. But personally, I think it would be, unless it was a very low budget and a completely different team, I just think right now remakes. Here's the bottom line. Here's the bottom line. How they put up on PC? Get BlueStacks or LD player, my friend. I don't think they'll ban you unless you hack. Here's the bottom line. We know Digimon World 1 sold like at least 1 million copies, but that's all we know. I am not confident that Digimon World 2, 3, 4, Data Squad sold that well. They probably sold okay to maybe positive, but we don't have any like strong sales numbers, I believe, because they didn't report those things at the time anyway. I certainly don't think any of them got platinum. I might be wrong on that. There might have been a PS Platinum for Digimon World 2. So I think the money men at Bandai are going to look at that and go, well, if it didn't make a ton the first time around, will it make a ton that justifies a remake? Maybe a remaster. 2D HD, Digimon World 2 and 3. That could be cool. But realistically, I don't know if it's worth the time. And again, for me... Oh, Chase with the $10. Thank you so much. Saw your Elysian video, man. Hope all is good. Thank you so much, Chase. Everyone, please like that up. Right now, everything's good. I don't want to, like, over-dramatize and be like, I'm dying, give me money. I'm not dying, as far as I know. But, yeah, it's just been... It's one of those where it's like, I'm less concerned that, like, I'm gonna... Like, something really bad's gonna happen right now. And more just concerned that the surgery I'm gonna need will take me out of commission for a long period of time. Because when they cut me open as a teenager, I think I had like a 4-week recovery, and it was only about week 2 or 3 that I was able to like sit back up properly under my own steam and stuff. So that's what I'm concerned about. I'm less concerned about like I'm gonna die of something, and more concerned like I might not get to make videos for you guys or stream for like a month, which is really scary because I haven't not made Digimon videos once a week, or at least a stream once a week for 5 years, and I'm scared I'm gonna fall off, you know. I'm scared I'm gonna fall off. But thank you so much, I appreciate it. Sorry, I'm waxing lyrical tonight. Don't think there's a platinum for 2 or 3. Yeah, I don't think there is, which I think platinum, the minimum was it 500,000 sales for platinum? It might have been, or maybe it was 1 million to get a platinum version. Might want to raid the wave of new players. We're making more content they want to play for now. So that's the other thing, right? I've always said this about adaptation as well. And everyone please like up Chase Niece's super chat, by the way. People only give you money when you're dying. I need that while I'm living. Exactly. Now I'm dying. Everyone's donating. No, I'm kidding. If you had to, you could do voiceover videos. Yeah, that would probably be what would happen, is you would just not see me on camera for a while. I would have to, like, get my PC set up to bed, which would be interesting, but we'd make it work. Anyway, sorry, what was I saying? So for me, I always want new stuff. That's why I'm really excited about Zach Kreger's Resident Evil. First of all, because I'm a huge Whitest Kid You Know fan. Rest in peace, Trevor. Died sucking his own dick. So when I think about, like, a new Resident Evil movie or a new Marvel movie, I don't want to just see a thing I already played. To me, the most boring thing they can do is just remake Resident Evil 1, but 90 minutes long and the same plot. Because you know what? I know the plot of Resident Evil 1. And if they change the plot of Resident Evil 1, then it's not Resident Evil 1. And that's how I feel about everything. New is always better. Now, don't get me wrong, preservation is amazing. You know, I think it would be genuinely a good idea to make an abridged anime of Digimon V-Tamer, because so many people know V-Tamer exists but don't know what the plot is or what goes on. So for me, I can guarantee you there will be way less consistent hype over a re-release or a remake of Digimon World 1 or Digimon World 2 or 3 unless they are significantly different, at which point you may as well make it a sequel. You may as well do the Next Order thing, which is a sort of a reboot, but also a sequel. And I think if they were going to do anything with Digimon World 2 or 3 or even 4, that's what I'd be looking for. Because then there's something to talk about, you know? There's a hype. The reason Time Stranger did so well for the channel, obviously it was a brand new Digimon game, but we had, like, I was making theories about that game before it was fucking revealed, just based on the core setup. You can't make theories about Digimon World 2 because it came out 20 years ago, you know? Same with Cyber Sleuth. Yeah, Cyber Sleuth, Time Stranger, Survive. Maybe a one-shot anime just to have it as something to watch, kind of like how they did with, like, Persona, right? I don't want an anime series unless it tells an entirely new story, because I've played it before. And for people who haven't, I'm not saying they shouldn't have it. If the market's there for it, great. But I think the majority of people already played it, who would give a shit about a Time Stranger or a Survive or a Cyber Sleuth anime, already played it. How'd you get the Time Stranger outfit and icon? Play this minigame to completion and then get all the rewards. Episodes for all the free mangas. Yeah, like, I think there is a world where it makes sense to do some kind of anime with the manga. Like, obviously, like, I know people, you know, One Piece, most popular anime and manga of all time. Some people read the manga, some people watch the anime, some people do both. So there's absolutely a world for that. What I'm talking about is just how I personally feel, because I will just, if there's a new piece of Digimon media, I will just consume it. I have less interest in that, and I think anyone that's already played, in this instance, Digimon World 3, is going to just give less of a shit. I think the hype is going to be more comparable to a DLC than a main game. Yeah, dude, if Survive can't be, I would love Survive to be an anime, but not retelling Survive. Personally, I would like a new story set in the Survive universe. That would be cool. Or a one-shot, like a Digimon Survive movie anime, maybe. That adds more details and stuff. But again, some people would just want the game adapted to an anime, and that's valid too. This is just how I feel, not how I think the brand should conduct itself necessarily. Got an iPad during the stream. Bandai pay me. Yeah, well, they did do an anime tie-in to Time Strangers, the Prelude, and I thought that was really cool. That's that kind of stuff I love. I'd love them to do more stuff like that. Survive anime being like the Persona 4 Golden anime where they try to loop all the branching story bits in. Yeah, all the endings are canon. Digimon UP anime? It's called Digimon Adventure 02 and Tamers. Digimon Feudal Japan Wars like Pokemon Conquest. That is something I'd actually legit love to see, because like Survive kind of touched on it, where like Miyu and Haru basically became Digidestined in like the 60s or something, right? I think that's when they got taken, because he's like an old man in the 2012, oh, maybe like the 70s. Anyway, I would love that concept. Again, if I got to like make my own Digimon project, I would make a like Twilight Wings style thing that's like 4 to 7 episodes, and each one is like a vignette of like, so like, what if a Digimon, like when the first ever computer, like the fucking first IBM or whatever, what if a Digimon emerged from that? You know, so like we got like a story in like the 70s, 60s, 70s, 80s, whatever. Kind of like the monster makers, I guess, in Tamers. God damn, it's crazy. And then I do like, you know, a vignette of like something from Time Stranger that we haven't seen before, and just little, doesn't have to be a big, huge, overarching thing, just nice little. If they're not doing that as the DLC, the 8-year gap in Time Stranger, I think would be a really fun one-shot anime. Hiroko streaming and making the Agent Alpha anime as a one-shot? Yes! Hell yeah, give me that. But yeah. We've really gone, we've run the gamut on this stream today, haven't we? Digimon in the, yeah, like with some 80s aesthetic and stuff. There's actually the, Kanata, nope. My brain has broken. Kanaka wrote, I did a whole video about it, on like the Monster Maker's first exposure to Digimon and Greymon bio emerging. Do you think Asdarmon and Ramphomon could be in Time Stranger's expansion DLC? I think they could. I don't think they will, but they could. I think if they were smart, they would have all the Beat Break partners in. Yeah, Tamers 1984. That animated would be really cool with all the 80s kind of, dude, if they could like animate it like an actual 80s anime. Oh, I watched Akira in the cinema for the first time recently, and god, something just hits about those 80s 90s anime. A lot of up enemies are also in Beat Break. They are, yeah. Well, so there's a weird, like, Marine Bullmon's in this, but Marine Bullmon was originally a Liberator Digimon that then was in Beat Break, and now like, they're doing a lot better at making recent Digimon show up in recent media. But Time Stranger is a unique case because it's like 3D models, battle data, moves, animations. There's a lot more for them to do. So I sort of get why they don't do as recent stuff, but they've got like best part. Well, shit, the DLC is coming out in 2027, which means from launch they have 18 months minimum. Plenty of time to add at least Geckomon Evolution Line. But that's something I think they fundamentally miss all the time. A lot of Digimon fans, their favorite is not the main guy. A majority of people's favorite adventure Digimon is like Patamon or Gatomon or Meikumon. It's not Agumon. The people love Agumon, don't get me wrong, but it's not their favorite. People's favorite from like Data Squad might be Lalamon, you know? Frontier, I see a lot of Blitzmon, Fairymon, and some Lobomon love. So like, it's gonna be great to get Geckomon in the game. I hope it's in the DLC, but like for me, my favorite from Beat Break is Chiropmon. That's my little guy. I don't love his evolutions that much, but I love Chiropmon. So I want Chiropmon. Will I get them? No. No, I won't, probably. Not for ages. Like, we don't even have the rest of the spirits. We might get Fairymon, because they won the popularity poll. Well, they were in the popularity poll. That's always like, I'm like, damn. I wish more basic. The main one is almost always my favorite. And there are absolutely people who that is the case for. Like you're proving. But I think they do sometimes forget, like, marketability versus, like, fandom reward, I guess. And obviously they want to sell the DLC. That's why this most recent DLC had, like, 15... No. How many Omnimon? 1, 2... Yeah, like, 5, 6 Omnimon? We went from 2 in the base game to 7, right? Omnimon X, Alter B, Zwart Defeat, Omnimon Zwart Defeat, Alter B, Alter S, Merciful Mode, X Antibody. That's it, right? Not counting like Imperial Dramon, Paladin Mode. What's up, Stratus? Yeah, I said Merciful Mode. Yeah, I think 7 Omnimon, because you can fill a party and have 1 left over. 7 out of 16. But basically, just under half were Omnimon, because Omnimon sells. Now, I saw a lot of hype for Blitz Greymon and Crest Garurumon. So I'm glad they were in. I still think Victory, it's especially annoying that Zed is mentioned in, whose encyclopedia listing is it? So the X antibodies have got an interesting history. I'm actually planning on doing an X antibody video to catch people up. But basically, I think they originated in a VPET, but that VPET had like a companion story. It's not quite a manga, but a companion story. And then I think the big prominent outing for the X antibody was the Digimon X antibody movie with Dorumon. Which is why so many people who were Digimon fans in like 2005 were like, Dorumon's my partner. Oh, thank you, Plasmatic. Take it easy. Hope work is kind to you. And then the X movie, and then we had Digimon World 4, which had Dorumon as a partner, because that was Digimon World X in Japan. So yeah, mainly the VPETs and then the Digimon X antibody movie, but then they've kind of just proliferated media. They've been in a bunch of stuff since then. That's the thing with Digimon, is I feel like the origin often can be just like, they just did it. You know what I mean? It's more about the use cases, I guess. Okay, am I gonna go buy more summon tickets? Yeah, but I don't have that many Digi Emeralds right now, so we might be coming to the end of the stream, honestly. I wish they dive into the X antibody stuff, add more variants as well. Yeah. Played a lot of Digimon World 4 as a kid, wish it was a better game. Yeah. I didn't play a lot of as a kid, and when I got to it as an adult, I was like, what is this? Yeah, I mean, that's basically what they are. So, I mean, the X antibody are just, it's X antibody because that's what they developed to counter the X virus. Some of them had it naturally, some of them get it, like, put in them. Or it, like, develops in their body. They're natural carriers versus non-natural carriers. And it mutated them. Digimon World 4 is unplayable without nostalgia. Yeah, I mean, I like Digimon, so there's that factor. I'm like, oh, Doraemon with a gun. You know, that's funny. But yeah. It's rough. We got a full 4 team playing once and it was still rough. Any idea in what multiverse Digimon Up is happening? So it's clearly connected to the... That's when I made that short about, like, we have the Adventure Zero team megas. It's because this is very clearly connected to specifically the anime continuity. Like, that's fucking Taichi and Agumon. Like, we have specifically Digivices from anime seasons. That's why this, like... That's why this game provides some insight into Zero 2 evolutions, but Time Stranger doesn't, because Time Stranger is firmly not adventure continuity. But Up is also probably just its own continuity. Okay, well, I think we might be reaching the end of the stream for today. I still got to get through my Backemon, actually. So let's, I need to go buy some summon tickets. Oh, shit. How many am I low? Oh, I've only got 5. Oof. Okay, we need to make some Digi Emeralds then. What else have I got going on today? Yeah, no Sapotama. No Sapotama. I'll leave that for now. See if I can free up some space. Let's go to camp. Oh, I can go try the Crest dungeon. I haven't even tried that yet today. Up is across what's that? Yeah, there's no Appmon Digivice either. This isn't where I parked my Digibeetle. I always go to dungeons to do the Lost Sector Tower for some reason. I love Beat Break 2. I love Beat Break 2. But, yeah. Woof. Oh my god. SP support can only do... Then again, we might tank it out. I wish this had a skip option. Oh, we're tanking it out. Oh, huge. Huge. My camp on any... I think we do have spaces, yeah, because I purged a lot of inactive people. Hell yeah, huge. Let me check. Yeah, it's on NA number 1, and it's Camp Karn EX, and we still have 12 spaces. Any tips to challenge the Crest Tower? No idea. Just make sure everything's as upgraded as it can be, speaking of. Just make sure you're doing everything you can every day to like get all your Digimon to champion. Like equip good gear. Summons, yeah, exactly. All that shit. Yeah. Oh, pants, auto select. Need more Digimon figure standard. Standard, yeah. I like the amplifieds actually. I like how they do the design. How long ago was Cross Wars VPETs? Fuck, 14? No, 15 years ago? It's a what? I mean, Cross Wars was what, 2011? Why didn't you use your strongest Mega? Because then your base Digimon stats would be higher for the fight. Honestly, because I'm just lazy. Because I like seeing my little guy that I'm raising. I'm not a min-maxer, by the way. What's the best tactical memory combo? I don't know! I click auto-select, and then oh, Jesus. Why would that be optimal? Why would the game want me? Oh, because it's URs? Shit. Well. Don't click auto-select when you've already got a build, I guess is what we're learning. I guess because these are higher rarities. It's fine. It's fine. I did it on purpose. It's fine. So yeah, if you're looking for like min-max tips, I'm not that guy. I log in and play the game until I get bored. I don't have loadout tips. I know that if you get all your Digimon to champion, that's good. But really, I'm just here because I like the buttons and the raising. And other than that, don't take my advice. It's fine. But yeah, I'm not gonna try and, because I'm a free to play player, so I know I'm not gonna top leaderboards anyway. So like, fuck it, I'm just having fun. All right, let's see if we can beat Metal Seedramon. You, dude. Digimon app game in 2010s with it was, I think you're thinking of the Digimon RPG companion app. This game has matching though. Okay, we're sweeping. We're sweeping. Crit chance and crit damage, yeah. I think that's the stuff that I just don't care about, you know. Is it not for sale? Is what not for sale? What not? Rest stuff hasn't unlocked. Are you at the right level? Like right stage? Uh-oh. Did I die there? Or was that the home screen? No, I didn't die. I cleared it, right? Yeah. You got Pinocchio on there. Is your well, yeah, all servers should be are some servers not 12 days old? Digimon RPG sucks so bad, bro. By server 8? Oh, so if you're on like they've added a server, that's hilarious. That's so stupid. So if they've added more servers as time goes on and it's not day 12 yet for your server, that's so funny. That's ass. That is actual booty cheeks, I can't lie. Alright. God damn it, I need 600. Okay, what can I do to make 600 right now? Missions. Cool, we did it. Skill card I need? Skill card, yeah. Okay. Awesome. Do I have 30 support summons? I sure don't, but I have ads. Nice. It's not official information, just what you heard from others. Okay, well maybe that's the case then. Hey, what's up, big fat sandwich? Welcome. I could go for a big. Actually, I'm pretty full from dinner. Ooh, I made some good dinner today. Did my blue cheese ranch chicken with Caesar salad on the side. That's basically all my wife eat day in day out for dinner is chicken or sometimes basa or salmon, and then either a side salad or side veggies and sometimes rice. And we're not bored of it yet. Shout outs to Lemon Pepper. You can join a different server, but you will start fresh. However, your current tamer will be on the server that you were on. It won't get deleted. I do think you should be able to add friends and join camps across servers. I get why you can't do PvP and just jump servers, but Zeta's mentioning Cress's profile, that's right. But yeah, a little bit annoying. But don't worry, they'll sell you a transfer. Right, have I done everything that I can feasibly do today that's not just boring? I think so. I think that's probably it for today. Yeah, we're almost at stage, because I think I can't leave this open to do, well, I could do hologram pulls, I guess, but I think I think we're like almost halfway on the summon, so that's pretty good. I think if I give myself the AFK rewards, we should be... I think we should be good tomorrow. So yeah, found you in DD box, by the way. I've been using one of your slots for the past few days. Awesome, love that. Yeah, as a quick reminder before we do head out, Camp Karn EX is on NA number 1, and we have 12 slots free right now because I've kicked out a bunch of people. Looks like everyone else is reasonably active. I'm gonna keep pruning people who I want everyone in the thousands, ideally. Like we've got, you know, we've got people who've been active, but like Alec, sorry, the Cole, 1 day ago, but only 600, not checking in. 4 hours ago, only 500. Bad, bad, bad. They did a Cross Wars reboot. What do you think might change? Possibly anything could change. Possibly anything. So I'm not planning on doing another Digimon Up stream until next week, but I think Aegis-mon is launching next week, so I will stream then. And then yeah, hopefully one stream a week on Digimon Up going forward until possibly Elysian. On the superior Karn EX2. Puh. Pathetic. Imitators to the throne. DD box makes me laugh so hard it's like dropping off kids at daycare, but sometimes they come home early. Yeah. Did I put my guys in actually? I think I did. Yeah, we're good. Everyone's in. Now okay. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's it for me today. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Thank you for all the support, and I don't want to milk my my medical stuff because it might be a non-issue, but it's more likely that it won't be than it will. So yeah, it's been a bit of a weird week, especially with that whole sponsor thing yesterday, but seeing you guys in chat today, everyone just hanging out, having fun has been very nice. Nice to see a lot of positivity today. I appreciate it. And of course, thanks to everyone who super chatted, became members and stuff. Yeah, I appreciate it. So thank you all. And there'll be a new video on Sunday, and then Digimon videos for as long as I can. And yeah, be good people. I'll see you next time when we go digital. Bye bye.